What is up, YouTube? I'm 6th Gear Auto, and happy 4th of July. So I decided that it might be a fun idea. I made a list of 5 of the best American cars on the market, in my opinion. Now, feel free to leave in the comments below any other cars that you think I might have forgotten about, or if you think I'm wrong, or really anything. But I made a list of what I think, in my opinion, are the best 5 American cars. And I'm going to start. Number 5 is the Ford Focus RS. The Focus RS, it's got a base price of almost $37,000, which is a lot for a hatchback. You got to remember that. But it's got a 2.3-liter turbo with 350 horsepower, 4-wheel drive, and 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds. Now, we here in America have not had that car until recently. The last time we had a hot hatch from Ford was, I think, 2004 with the Focus SVT. And this car, when it showed up, it kind of blew the WRX out of the water. It's got a lot more power, it's a lot more usable. It completely, just every other car that it goes against is really not in the same league. Now, when the new Civic R comes to America, it might be the car to take this title away, but until then, this is the hot hatch to get. Car number 4 is the brand new Camaro SS. Now, this car is on the list. I do have a massive problem with it, which is I cannot fit in it. Now, that said, I am fairly tall. I'm almost 6'3", and it's not designed for someone my size. But it's got a base price of almost $38,000, so it's a little bit more expensive than the Focus RS, but it's got a 6.2-liter V8 sourced from the Corvette, putting out 455 brake horsepower to the rear wheels. That's incredible, because if you've ever heard what the Corvette sounds like, or what this kind of Camaro sounds like, it's incredible. It's one of the best sounding muscle cars, save for the Hellcat. It's got a 0 to 60 time of 4.1 seconds. And for a car with an engine that big and something that weighs that much, that is very impressive. If I could fit in a Camaro, I'd probably take that over most muscle cars available. But that actually leads to car number 3, which is the Shelby GT350. Now, the Shelby GT350, Ford said it's going to be a limited run car, and that instantly made it worth so much more than the Camaro SS. It's got a base price of $55,000, so significant jump up from the Camaro. It's got a 5.2-liter V8 engine, putting out 526 horsepower. So it's actually got almost 100 more horsepower, though. 0 to 60 is 4.3 seconds, which is not as good as the Camaro, but the Shelby, it has better road control. It's more of a sports car than a pony car. And it handles more like an actual sports car than what the Mustang has always been known for, which is straight line speed. Car number 2 is the all-new Viper ACR. And this is the one that's a bit sad to say, because the Viper, if you don't know, it's being put out of production at the end of this year. It's got the largest engine you can actually get in any car right now. So the ACR package makes the car worth about $123,000, give or take. And it's got an 8.4-liter V10 naturally aspirated engine, putting out 645 brake horsepower. It's got a 0 to 60 of 3.2 seconds. That is in part because of the massive aero kit on the car. So if you don't know, it's got a huge spoiler in the back, it's got all the fins along the front, it's got grippier tires, it's got lighter weight wheels. It's just an incredible car, and for the money, it outdoes nearly everything in the market. It's priced about nearly $100,000 cheaper than a well-spec'd Porsche GT3 RS. And that is the car that most people would consider going with instead of this. And the last car is the GT, the new Ford GT for 2017. But Sam is not out yet, which has a base price as, this is a massive jump up. of $400,000. And that is a lot of money for a Ford, especially. They're only making about 1,000 of these cars though, and it's going to have a 0 to 60 time estimated to be 3 seconds or under. It's got a 3.5 liter twin turbocharged V6, putting out 650 brake horsepower. So it's a little bit lighter, a little bit more power than a Viper. It's a lot lighter, it's mid-engined. It's actually designed, I think the only competition it's going to have from America at least is going to be the new mid-engined Corvette when it hits the market in probably a year or two. But this car, it's a monster on the road, or at least it's assumed it will be. And while the car is not out yet, it's just a great looking car. It has all of the aerodynamic features you'd expect on the higher level Ferraris or McLaren or Lamborghini, and it does have a price to match it. So that's all the cars these are the best cars made by American companies in my opinion. Now feel free to leave in the comments below if you think there's anything better, anything on this list that doesn't deserve to be. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!